And welcome aboard the PAR train. I am Evan, and in case you guys are new, we help frustrated golfers enjoy the ride again, because if you can learn to smile through bad golf, you can smile through anything. If you guys like this video, hop aboard the channel now and subscribe and tap that little bell icon so you never miss a video. But I'm so excited for you guys to get to this video. 3 ways you can advance your career by playing golf and the skills that you learn from playing golf. I got to sit down with David Meltzer, most known for being the CEO of the Lee Sports and Entertainment Agency, the agency that inspired the movie Jerry Maguire. This man is one inspiring guy, and he normally costs about 100 grand to hear him speak, and we got you him for free. So hop aboard the channel and subscribe. Here's 3 ways to improve and advance your career from the skills you learn in golf. Hope you guys enjoy the ride. Take care.
I want to use this time to try and figure out 3 examples that golf can give us the skills to advance in our career. Not necessarily the networking side, because I know that's helpful too, but the skills that golf teaches us that it could advance any career.
So the number one thing is every shot, every hole, every round, every tournament is its own. And I find that in life to be so valuable that I'm able to understand that every shot I take is its own, and that there's only my reaction to that shot that interferes or accelerates me toward where I want to be.
Yeah.
So that's the number one lesson that I never coach my son in the skill side of golf ever. No tips at all, except for mindset. And the number one lesson I'm teaching him is when he hits a bad shot, it's his own game. That shot is its own. And in life, the better you understand that shot's its own, and it's your reaction to that shot that matters most, because it's going to determine the next shot, and the next shot, and the next shot. So to me, that's the number one lesson of golf. I also believe that golf teaches you that sometimes you hit the best shot and you end up in a shitty lie. And that's a really valuable lesson that a lot of people, they don't see. Like sometimes I have perfect execution and I just get a shitty lie. And the thing is, are you going to be protected, promoted, and loved by that lie, or punished by it? And so I think there's a lot to golf in that lesson, that sometimes I also hit really shitty shots and I end up
rewarded.
Honestly, I've hit a putt and in my mind, I'm like, oh, and it went in. Right?
Yeah.
Or on a drive.
Right.
And so that happens all the time for me in life as well. And so that lesson of just keep playing, and you're always protected, promoted, and loved as long
People
as
are trying to get that rule changed, by the way. The ball in a divot in the fairway.
Right.
They want the USGA to make that a free drop, but it's like, that's the game.
It is the
where
game.
It lies, right?
It absolutely is. And then the biggest lesson in golf is why I love the movie Bagger Vance.
Oh, it's my favorite movie.
It's an amazing movie, and I made my son watch it, and he's glad he did. I also made him watch another great movie, Miracle on Ice, Miracle. And so the lesson, and most people may not catch in both movies, but in Bagger Vance, the one thing that truly comes to the climax of the movie was calling a penalty on yourself. There's a lot going on in that movie.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to the ultimate decision of where he went through his journey, that movie is all about accountability. And accountability, there's 3 lessons inside of the lesson of accountability in Bagger Vance. One is, what did I do to be responsible for this? He has an ultimate decision. It's like, I tried to be a hero and everybody died. And he was in blame, shame, and justification, and he was punishing himself and all these things. But really, this movie is about accountability. What did I do to be responsible for this? 2, what did I do to attract this to myself? Right? As he came back from the war, he surrounded himself with the wrong people and the wrong ideas. And then the young boy comes and reminds him of who he was and who he used to surround himself with. The person of character, his dad, who the young boy was embarrassed of, but who was working the streets as a garbage guy because he had paid everyone back instead of the other dads that screwed everybody and still had money.
Right.
And then the final one, which is the biggest lesson in accountability in the movie, which is why I love it so much, is it is that what are you doing to participate in this perception? And when it comes down to that last, the ball moves. And everybody doesn't want him to call the penalty on himself.
Right.
But he's participating now in a different perception of self. He's participating in the perception of, I am going to play by the rules to do my best, learn lessons, and have fun. From complete misery. And of course, it ends up that he ties, and it's the greatest golf game ever played in Savannah, Georgia. But in the end, he's happy, right? But how does it end? It ends with Bagger, clicking up his heels, but he gets his dance with the love of his life, and he's living in accountability. He has taken control of a life that he was out of control. And it resonates with me on many different levels, but especially my own personal experience of having to call my own self on my BS and to take accountability for the mistakes that I made in the past, but most importantly, to be responsible, to understand attraction, and to participate in a perception, to find the light, the love, and the lessons, to learn from all that happens in my life.